Hi Shri, you're live on air. This is Shah.
Hi, Mr. You're doing a great work by attending a lot of people's calls, and the community is really appreciating your service. I have a simple question. This is regarding my spouse. She is on the verge of getting an I-140 approved, and the major doubt is for us at this point of time is if we move to company B, how do we actually get the I-140 transferred? Is there a chance that we can get this I-140 transferred to the company B?
Okay. Let me tell you two things. Number one, the I-140 itself cannot be transferred unless you have an I-45 attached to it and 180 days has passed. However, once the I-140 gets approved, you log the priority date. That one can be transferred to another company. However, it's very important that if she needs the I-140 to get extension on H-1B or get you H-4 EAD or something, she needs to keep that I-140 alive. The first 6 months of the I-140, the employer has a right to revoke it. So I recommend people not to leave for the first 6 months, because if they leave and they need that I-140 to get extension of H-1, they will be stuck, because you have different goals here. So one is a green card, one is extension of H-1B beyond 6 years, etc. So we need to know how many years she has used her H-1B.
Just a couple of years.
Okay, so she's still good. She doesn't have to worry about the I-140, but it's good to have it. Number one, just make sure the I-140 is approved before you leave, because if you leave, they might just stop the I-140. And number two, if you could wait for 6 months before you leave, that will be better, because at least you can use that I-140 down the road if company B, where she's moving, is not filing an I-140 and she reaches 6 years to extend her H-1B. However, she cannot use that I-140 to get a green card with company B. Okay, there are three things here. Okay, so she cannot use that I-140 to get a green card except the priority date. So company B will have to start over, labor I-140 and borrow that priority date and put it in. Okay.
Okay, it's a fresh process altogether.
Yeah, but make sure the I-140 is approved, because you won't even be able to take that priority date without having an approved I-140.
Yeah, and lastly, lastly a question. If I get an H-4 EAD through her approved I-140, if she moves to company B, I'll have to refile. She has to rework the I-140 again and get a fresh I-140 and then apply for H-4 EAD for me again?
No. Once you get the H-4 EAD, it's already approved. Even the I-140 goes away, it doesn't matter. However, until the H-EAD gets approved, the I-140 has to be alive. That's one reason, more reason she sticks there for 6 months, so that they don't cancel it. Because after 6 months, there's a law that was passed in January 2017 when Obama was here, that after 6 months, the employer cannot revoke the I-140 unless USCIS decide to revoke it on their own based on a fraud or misrepresentation. So in this case, first get the I-140 approved. Number two,
in that case, I get it. I get H-4 EAD, which means it's directly proportional to her H-1B status, extension of her H-1B. My H-4 EAD will remain alive as long as her H-1B is alive.
Yes, but one thing you have to do, if she moves to company B, make sure they file an I-539 extension for your H-4. You don't have to do anything on the EAD. Only you have to do that, the 539. That means an extension. The reason you do that, if company A cancels her H-1B after she leaves, you still have your H-4 alive attached to company B. Otherwise, if they don't do that 539, what will happen if company A cancels her H-1, your H-4 will go and your EAD will go. So make sure that you just follow that. And if you want, before she moves, if you want to get a personal consultation, give me a call and we'll do that. 510-742-5887. Good luck, Shri, and thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you so much.